My man, first day on the job as a rookie cop. Zombie attack. And Leon is like, you know what? Cool, I got this. He ain't crying. He ain't running like a bitch. He's getting his ass whipped a little bit sometimes, but he's like, but most of the time he's just like, you know what? This is my job. This is what I was trained to do. Crooks, robbers, murderers, thieves, pimps, pushers, zombies. No problem, I got it. When you get to the movie, he's a idiot.
Yes.
So when you talk about, all right, I could have actually been cool if you had kept the essence of the character, but you made him not only brown, you made him a brown bitch and an idiot. Just lost. Hey everyone, before we begin the review, I need to let you know that this video has been approved and sponsored by AMC Shudder. And if you're about to take this trip with me over to Raccoon City, chances are you're not going to that crazy place unless you love horror. And if that is the case, if that's you, then I have a place for you where the horror never stops 24/7, and that place would be Shudder.com. SHUDDER.com. And they have all the horror that you could possibly need. Look at all these categories right here. Supernatural, killers, creature features, psychological thrillers, paranormal for the people who love the ghost out there. Some of you love horror so much that you need it from all around the world, and Shudder's got you with their international category. Some of you are saying, hey, you know what? I love horror, but can we mix it up a little bit, bring in a little variety? Yeah, get yourself some laughs with the comedy category, and they even have crime and mystery and sci-fi. But let's not forget, Shudder does their own original movies and series. You know, one of my favorite movies is Creepshow, so you can imagine how excited I was when I found out that Shudder has their own original Creepshow series, which is already on season 3.
This isn't a dream. This is really happening.
They're dead. Why are we still talking? You know, I'm sorry. That was rude. I apologize. No, I love talking to you. I love telling you about Shudder. I'm just wondering, why aren't you signing up for this right now? Oh, okay. You haven't made up your mind yet. Well, here, let me help you. How about this? The price, $5.99 per month or $56.99 per year. Hey, look, that's cheaper than some other streaming platform you're already paying for, and they're not even giving you everything that you want. And here's something else. When you sign up for Shudder.com, that horror is going to follow you wherever you go. You're not going to be able to escape. Why? Because Shudder is available on some of your favorite streaming devices out there. You can take it outside, take it in your car, take it to the bathroom. Hey, what you do between you and Shudder, that's between you. But I have a list of these devices right here: iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, Xbox One, Amazon Fire TV, Google Chromecast, Roku, and Android devices. You're still looking at me. Okay, really? We're going to do this. All right. You're going to put me up against the wall like that. Fine. How about this? How about I get you Shudder.com for 30 days for free? Ah, got your attention now. Yeah, come on back. Come on back. That's right. You heard it. Shudder.com, 30 days for free. How do you do that? Well, go on over to Shudder.com. SHUDDER, and type in the promo code Double Toasted. Again, go to Shudder.com, SHUDDER, and type in the promo code Double Toasted. Boom. 30 days for free. It's that simple. Hey, once again, I want to thank AMC Shudder for sponsoring and approving this video. And I want to thank all of you for your support out there. Thank you. You know, they had those Resident Evil movies, the one with Paul W.S. Anderson, is that it? Who, after one movie, he decided to say, you know what? All you fans out there, shit, my wife, she want make her. I'm gonna make her a star. You know what? She gonna be Resident Evil from now on.
Right.
That Resident Evil, you know, nah.
It's all about the Mila.
It is. Been people out there been begging. Like, look, man, this is even we know that it's a goofy ass property. You know, can you just make it like it is right there? It's not like it's deep. It's not like you gotta, you know, it's not like this is some clever ass writing anything. It's zombies and science fiction and all that kind of stuff. Can't you just do what was in the game? Is it that hard to do? Apparently for him it was. That's why people are kind of curious. Anywhere from curious to excited about this new Resident Evil movie, Resident Evil Welcome. Let's just go ahead and watch the trailer right now. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Get out of this town!
Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. Rated R. Exclusively in movie theaters.
My man is back. The man that narrates trailers like this.
You're right.
I'm a fan, y'all. If anybody was looking forward to this, it's me. Because if you've known me with any of these shows, if you watched a video game show, if you just heard me talk about stuff in general, then you know that I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Played almost every game out there, continue to support. So I'm one of those people that says, you know what, why we gotta make this complicated? Everything is right there. All right, just take that, put it on the screen, and let me enjoy myself.
Sure.
Don't be pulling in all this other shit with, you know, chicks that ain't in the game, going to Las Vegas. Resident Evil ain't never gone to Las Vegas.
Never?
No, not in the games. I mean, I'm sure Las Vegas is in that world somewhere, but we ain't never done all that.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, man. That's all I'm asking for. So you can't imagine my excitement. If you know the games, you know what I'm talking about. When the first trailer came out, I was like, oh my God, it's the Spencer Mansion brought to life. Or at least a section of it. Oh shit, it's the police station. Oh, it's all the cast of characters that we've come to love over all these games. Oh my God. Tell me y'all didn't put this much work into this detail for nothing. Please, please. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Now, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Martin has played some Resident Evil games, I believe.
A little bit, yeah.
So you could say you're kind of a casual person with this.
Very casual.
Okay, then. So, you know, between the both of us right here, I'm sure that we're going to get a well-rounded opinion of what we got here. Let me go ahead and start real quick. Do you mind, Martin?
No. This is your world. It's your thing. I wouldn't dream of
me being the expert over here.
Can I? You being the expert. I'll come in with the novices opinion.
But I'm sure you can. What I'm about to say, I'm sure that you could actually probably contribute to it and agree with me on some of these things, or not.
Okay.
You know, maybe you don't.
Yeah, I mean, we may be we're coming from completely opposite directions.
Exactly. Okay, I gotta tell y'all, man. First of all, maybe it's just because I know these characters, but this movie, if you don't know them, they make sure that you do, because the moment that the movie starts, they make sure to throw those names out early, so the fans will know that all your favorites are here. Hello, I'm Chris Redfield. Oh, you must be the rookie over there. Leon Kennedy, I heard about you.
Sir, Leon S. Kennedy.
I'm sorry, Leon S. Kennedy. Now,
Esquire.
Who's the noob over here? Oh, you two must be the brothers and sisters that I heard about. Chris and Claire Redfield. You know, they make sure to throw those names out there. And
Jill Valentine.
Now that's not yours anymore. This is a Jill sandwich. And joke. You know, they make sure that, and really some people even look at the camera when they say it too. Oh, you must be. Yeah, I mean, they want to make sure that you know who's who. You know, of course, the new people need to know who we're talking about, but all your favorites are here. Back once again. And a live action movie you've been waiting on. And y'all, I hope you got your Easter baskets ready. I hope after Ghostbusters, I hope you didn't put them away, because, boy, we going to have to look for those eggs again. A lot of eggs up in here, boy. A lot of rotten eggs over there in Raccoon City, man. Whole city, just one big Easter egg hunt. Not that there's anything really wrong with that, because I'm going to tell you that a lot of the Easter eggs that are in here, most of them in the background. Cameras going by. If you catch it, cool. If not, well, hey, you know what? Pay for the movie again. Wait for it to come out. And, you know, and it could be somewhat rewarding. I think, I'm not sure, but like there was a billboard on in one scene where I think they took a still from like the first video game and put it on the billboard. There are lines that are from the first game, like when you found notes. Are you on a computer? You know, because that's how these games are. You always find notes. People be writing ass or people dying and writing novels.
I know.
Still, hey, with my dying breath, I'm gonna fill this diary out.
That seems to be in a lot of video games.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting that in Uncharted a lot.
that's just a video game trope.
Yeah.
But some of those lines from those notes that you saw in Resident Evil, those lines were incorporated into the movie, and you know again, I don't think it was anything where the movie stopped hard for it. I think they tried to put it in and weave it in a clever way. Like, if you're a fan of the game, if you're a veteran of the game, then you recognize the line that I'm about to play in this clip right here. Did you see that? She's like, I love this, and this is true for horror movies. She's like, bitch, don't ever turn your back on something like this. Now I got to attack.
Right.
They do have some dumb kills in here. This is not really one of them. It's close.
You need help.
When a creepy kid under the table says you need help, you automatically look behind your back at that point. Get what you deserve right there. There's some stupid moves in here. I tell you, the line in that was when you saw the chick writing on the window right there, itchy, tasty. That is a line from the game.
Oh, I couldn't even make out what that said. Okay.
Yeah, she even mumbles it a little bit. I was even impressed that they were able to take a puzzle from the game and put it into the movie without making it look too stupid. You know, I want to tell you about, at least in my opinion, because if you play the game, you're too busy playing the game, so you're not really noticing how dumb a lot of shit is. Are you just saying, well, of course it's dumb, but that's not the point. I'm actually playing the game, trying to run for my life. It's a different thing when you feel like you're actually running for your life. You know, when you're watching something, you're like, that'll be completely stupid. But they actually put a puzzle in here from the game, and I thought, all right, the way they do it, I mean, would it still make sense? No, but I was still impressed that it didn't come across as silly as I thought it would. But I'm curious to hear what you think about this as someone who doesn't really. Have you ever played the first Resident Evil game?
No, I watched you play it some.
Oh, yeah, that dog's got your ass.
Yeah. And I only played the one with the Lady D with Chris. That's about it.
Okay, Resident Evil Village.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's my extent of it. Most of my experience is the Mila Jovovich movies, which you know, like I say, I like that first one, and they seem to have progressively gotten wilder and sillier. Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, this will be a nice change of pace to get away from that and get to what is considered to be more authentic. And yeah, man, I was watching this, and I wasn't in it very long before I was like, man, I miss Mila. Yeah, it was weird to me to watch a movie it's horror and it's action and it's based on a video game and it's stuff happening on a regular basis, and yet I was pretty bored. The writing is so bad on the dialogue, and the characters are so flat.
Yeah, no, they're completely flat. And I think there's a reason why this happened here. Because they're doing so much to please the fans out there, and yet they take one or two things to completely piss the fans off in this. And if you don't, and even if you're not a fan, then the character's just probably annoying.
They're annoying. They don't really flesh them out at all. And nobody had any character until Donald Logue came on.
Yeah, man. You know, this, even that was a little bit over the top.
Oh, it was very much over the top.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm looking at this guy right here. Now, that's Ivan Tudor Hogia right there. He plays his character. Let me just put it this way, y'all. Leon Kennedy. Leon S. Kennedy is one of the biggest fan favorites from the game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest fan favorites from the game, mostly because he got that blonde boy band hair. Mm-hmm. And yet, in the movie, they made my man brown. Now, I know Hollywood is trying to be more diverse. I know it comes across as well. Look, as long as they capture the essence.
It shouldn't matter what color he is.
It shouldn't matter. Now, I'm going to tell you, I understand Hollywood trying to be diverse, and that's cool. And y'all are quick to put out there, hire a blonde, blue-eyed person. If there was ever a time to hire a blonde, blue-eyed person to play a role, it was this right here.
Well, okay, so I'm not that familiar with Leon S. Kennedy. In the game, is he a bitch?
Here's the thing about Leon.
Is he an idiot?
Well, here's the thing about Leon S. Kennedy. Leon S. Kennedy, that's why people like him, because he, you know, when you first see him, he looks like a bitch, He's got hair like a bitch, you know, and everybody thinks, oh, well, he's just a punk. You know, nobody want to hang out. And then my man, first day on the job as a rookie cop, zombie attack. And Leon is like, you know what? Cool, I got this. He ain't crying. He ain't running like a bitch. He's getting his ass whipped a little bit sometimes, but he's like, but most of the time he's just like, you know what? This is my job. This is what I was trained to do. Crooks, robbers, murderers, thieves, pimps, pushers, zombies, no problem. I got it. When you get to the movie, he's a idiot.
Yes.
So when you talk about, all right, I could have actually been cool if you had kept the essence of the character, but you made him not only brown, you made him a brown bitch and an idiot. Just lost in the movie.
Yep. Just useless.
Useless. Everything he does, where everybody going? What are we doing? What do you want? What's happening? What I need to do? And I was like, yo, stop.
Yeah.
Shoot something.
Well, don't tell him to do that because he misses most of the time.
And don't no one aim for the head in this.
No. Bro, what is up with all these cops who they don't know how to count their bullets? They didn't take the marksman training, clearly. And in this little sleepy town, why do you have a Delta Force or Alpha Force in this? It's like, wait, what is this for normally? I honestly, through so much of this movie, I felt like I don't know what's going on, and I know this isn't complicated, but I don't know why these people are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If you don't know these characters, then they don't give you any. They give you plenty of things for the fans to say, "Oh my God, it's that thing from the game." Like that's a huge scene right there.
Okay.
When that character turns around, you know, they do all of that, but people love these characters. They love Leon for a reason, you know. And like I said, Leon, and it's funny because the character of Leon got transferred to Raccoon City for doing something stupid while he was in the academy.
Yeah.
And he's getting bullied by some other cops, and it's just kind of like, well, if it's true what they said you did, you deserve that.
Right.
Outside of just knowing the game, I know how much the movie cost. The movie was like $40 million. And I thought that they did, I could tell the director was trying to make the most out of it, man. Like the sets are good. I just got through talking about the sets in here.
I'll give you that.
And you know, and especially if you played the game, you know, you look at this, and I wish I had the other trailer because they show you more. Like they show you the police station. The outside of the police station, front of the police station looks pretty cool. The Spencer Mansion looks pretty cool. The thing is that in the game, they're huge, and this movie don't have all the money to show that. So, you know, when you get to the police station, you look at the front desk, and it's like, damn, the gate outside was front. The gate out front was cool. The desk right here, damn, y'all really got this desk right. And they're like, well, we hope you like it because that's all you gonna see.
Can I go back? No. See, just stay right here.
You cannot go past the front desk. All that shit you explored in the game. Nah, you ain't doing that here. We put all this money into the desk right here. We're gonna sit up here and admire this shit. The Spencer Mansion. What's funny about that is that I noticed what they were doing. They built those steps. Mm-hmm. They built a little bit of the hallway, and they want you. And they trying to get you like, ooh, ain't these stairs nice? Look at those stairs right there. But I want to go over there. And when you go over there, what they did was they just built that part. If you go any further, darkness. They make the rest of the house so dark so that you don't see that they're using the same hallways. Mm-hmm. Or, oh, this ain't no mansion. I'm in a closet, man. You know, they try to be tricky.
Yeah.
They built, all that money was spent on that lobby right there, on those steps. And if you go any further than that, they cut off the lights on you. So you don't see they ain't got shit after that. You know, I know what they doing over here. They ain't fooling nobody. But outside of the mansion and outside of the police station, they do have some other locations that are there that I thought they did pretty well with. They got a railway station in here that's from the game that I thought was pretty cool. But I'm talking about this as someone who knows the game. Now, if you don't know the game, you know, you don't know who these characters are, and they get flattered by the minute.
They do. Also, it opens opening scene with a truck driver, and that guy is maybe one of the worst actors I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's not very good. In the game, he don't even have that many lines.
Oh, he's in the game?
Yeah, he's in the game. He's in 2.
Okay.
He eats a hamburger and he crashes.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
happened.
All
He
right.
ain't got no dog or anything like that.
Because I was like, man, you just opened and you giving this guy a lot of dialogue and he's terrible.
He don't need
And
that.
you're making me want to get up and leave right now.
That's a problem with this is that they try to cram in too much. You got all this stuff from the game that they want to put in, and at first it might be cool because it does act, it's taking its time. It's gradually taking its time, but as it goes along, what they're doing is this is actually taken from two movies. It's Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Okay.
Which they do happen at the same time.
Okay.
But it's two different games.
Okay.
So what they're doing is they're giving you two games at once right here, which I thought was a mistake. I think they should have just done the mansion story. If that was successful, then go and do the story where you can concentrate on those characters without trying to mix them up with everything else.
It did feel like there were two different stories going on.
It's two different movies going on.
Honestly, almost three. But yeah, like when they would cut from one to the other, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot this was in here.
If they had made game one and if that movie is successful, then let's make two. Then you would have been able to like introduce things more gradually. You would have been able to actually get characters more time because this is so overstuffed that these characters don't get time. They don't get time to be developed too well. So, you're looking at two different storylines. Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 happened at the same time when they were actually two separate stories or two separate games. And then when that happens, you start, in addition to cramming in all these characters, you just start trying to, as the movie goes along, they like, shit, what time is it? Throw that in there.
Yeah.
What's that creature? Throw him in there. Shit.
Yeah,
Hey, Liquor,
yeah.
you up?
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
go. It's they at the end you could tell where they're trying to like, oh fuck, man, we spent so much time setting this up. We got to throw all these creatures in here now. And it feels like nothing's flowing smoothly. These characters at this point, you don't know. And I know, Martin, you were looking at this goddamn potato sack walking around wondering, what the hell is that?
Yeah, but I was like, it's no point in me asking at this point.
Don't. I can tell you right now, they didn't even need that in the movie.
Yeah.
It's something that follows you in the game, and that's its purpose.
Oh.
And that's what it's meant to do.
Oh.
And honestly, it wasn't even that much of a character in the game. It followed you around. They gave it a backstory, but they didn't need that in there. That confuses people.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on with that, do you?
I don't. I don't. I was like, okay, I guess this is something from their childhood at the orphanage, but they didn't give me any more explanation than that.
There's a whole backstory if you want to read about it, but you ain't going to do that shit.
No, I'm not.
No. You didn't know what going on as the movie went along, did you?
I honestly, I didn't. And I was like, I'm not stupid, but I don't understand I really don't understand what's going on. I mean, I know they have a goal. I know some people are trying to get out. And when they could say like, hey, I'm leaving, come with me, or you need to leave, it's just like, I'm going to leave you here. It's like, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
So much of it is like, I guess, you explain it as it's in the game. So retroactively, that explains some of it. Like even down to it taking place in 1988. I was like, it's just so...
1998.
Oh, 98. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, this is just so they can show beepers and Palm Pilots? I don't...
No, the game came out in 1998.
Right. Well, see, now I get that. But at the time watching it, I was like, I don't understand the significance of it being this particular year. And it did that annoying thing where like, hey, 4 cops go into a room and there's a threat. I know this guy from the Umbrella Academy, this girl from Ant-Man 2, and this guy from Arrow, and you, I don't know at all. So you are dead.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it would have been cool if you had them go in and just centered on them. And I tell you how you do a Resident Evil movie. What you do is you go to that mansion, because when you played the game, you go to that mansion, and at first you think it's like, okay, well, it's a haunted house game, but as the game keeps going along, it gets weirder and weirder. All these creatures start coming out, and then you start to unravel what's happening.
Yeah. No, okay. I like that.
They could have made they could have gone to that mansion and made somewhat even kind of almost a comedic movie where these people run around and figuring out what the going on, where are these things coming from. And why I'm in this room with a zombie shark? And why is there a plant right here and shit? Yeah, they could have. Wow. Yeah, they could have made this a cool horror sci-fi movie where it's just absurdly weird, and it's just you don't know what's happening until it pulls together at the end. And you're right there with those people, like, what the What is this? Everything is getting crazier and crazier. That's how you make it.
Yeah.
But nah, man, they're doing fan service. Again, fan service to a fault. I feel about this like I do Ghostbusters, man. If you're a fan, you might enjoy seeing some parts of the game come to life. But there it is, the police station right there in the front. It looks just like that in the game. So they did a good job with that. So if you're a fan, seeing some of these things come to life might be appreciated because they did pay attention to detail in some parts. But another missed opportunity, man. I give it a rental.
It wasn't bad enough to be funny or entertaining for me. It was mostly confusing and frustrating. Me making out a worst of the year list, this goes on it. It's some old bullshit.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, I didn't hate it. And it's funny because I wanted to.
You did?
Yeah, because it fucking up a lot of things, man. It's just like, I see what you're doing, but I mean, some parts I actually did enjoy. Some parts I thought they did well, but you got to take that from somebody who played the game. There's a bias going on.
Yeah.
So, somebody's running there cold and just like, I don't know what the is going on here. I don't blame you.
And it was so like, why is nobody taking headshots? You just saw it work.
Yeah. And there's a scene where a guy, I don't want to ruin anything for you. Look, it might be a little spoiler. You don't have to listen to this because this is whatever. But there's a scene where a guy is given a gun. He's in a jail cell. He sees a zombie coming to life and just looks at him like, hey, what's up? And then starts looking outside the jail cell again. And that zombie eats his ass up. And I'm just like, you had that shit coming. That was the dumbest thing. You saw a zombie coming to life over there. You had a gun in your hand.
And he knew what the deal was.
And he knew everything. You had a clean headshot right there. Let that zombie sneak up on his ass quick.
That was a Dumb and Dumber scene because how he got the gun made somebody else look really stupid.
Oh shit! I read. Now this is going to either make you like it or make you hate it more. There's a Netflix Resident Evil movie coming out, or maybe it's a series.
Oh, I thought so.
And I read the script for that, and either that is going to be the level of ridiculousness that I'm talking about, or that's going to be way worse than this.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.